You're currently in your 14th season of Blue Bloods, and you have been very candid about hoping to continue the run of the show. How hopeful are you?
I'm going to stay optimistic because everybody on the show wants to do it. I'm waiting for them to come to their senses because Magnum, we had 50.7 million viewers. The people on our show, if and when it ends, deserve this kind of 5-star entry on their resume. The reason I talk about it this much is really so the public doesn't think we're just kind of winding down and the show's tired. We're as good as ever and very successful.
Despite a fan petition to save the show, racking up nearly 18,000 signatures, Blue Bloods is scheduled to air its series finale later this year.
You never know what can happen.
And I've reminded CBS of that.
Action!
E.T.'s been with the Reagan family since the show's first season in 2010, but we've actually known Tom since his Magnum PI days.
It's a nice job.
It was a long road.
Yeah.
I was 35 when I got Magnum.
You weren't an overnight success.
Some people wrote that I was. That's one of the reasons it was fun doing the book.
Tom's Blue Bloods co-star, Bridget Moynihan, was on hand at the 92nd Street Y in New York to celebrate his new memoir, You Never Know, out now.
It was hard.
I know.
Took me 4 years. I'm computer illiterate. I had a yellow legal pad and a pen, and that's how I wrote that. There's an emotional element. I tried to be honest, not hype anything up, and wasn't going to do a book about who I dated or getting even or politics. So it's
Your
about
journey.
the work.
The Emmy winner reflects on his so-called accidental career that started in part with this 1967 TV appearance.
We'd like you to meet Tom Selleck.
I promise to fall in love with you if you pick me, for sure.
Somebody saw me on the dating game, said, there's a talent program at Fox. I did a terrible audition.
How so, Tom? I find that very hard to believe.
I'd never done an audition for a play in my life. I didn't know what I was doing. I did commercials, a lot of stupid ones. I remember one when I got to the set, they introduced me to Farrah. That was kind of neat.
And by Farrah, we mean Fawcett, y'all.
Yeah, I got paid to flirt with her for 2 days.
That sounds like a tough gig.
Yeah, it was a good gig.
Something else you might not know? Frank Sinatra's guest appearance on season 7 of Magnum was all thanks to Tom.
Where is Kenneth?
I thought it might be worth some money.
He loved Magnum. So I called Frank up. I didn't know what to say. But I said, so Frank, we don't have any scripts ready or anything. We're going to have to write one for you. I said, so what do you want to do? And he said, oh, I don't care. Just make sure I get to beat somebody up.
Right. I love that story.
A one-of-a-kind gentleman and lovely man.